Okay, let's do a little review of this concept of empathy. And let me describe the 5 phases of learning empathic responses. Mimicking, paraphrasing or rephrasing, okay? You say their words, their meaning in new words. There's the faithful translation on content. The third, reflect feeling. It's hurting, it's pain, frustrating, happy, relieved. See? Just, you're listening with the eyes and the heart. You're listening to body language. Your head is in where that person is. Fourth, rephrase content and reflect feeling. It's relieving to at last find out where you are on these tests, in reading or whatever, see? And the fifth is to kind of just say nothing. You're just with the person and they can sense it. And you do that when you feel confident that they feel understood and that they know you understand. That's all part of habit 5. To seek first to understand is to get an education. To seek first to understand is to do surveys with customers. To seek first to understand is to empathically be a faithful translator to another. To seek first to understand is to, never even having related to another person, to know there are certain generic needs in all people. That which is most personal is most general. Therefore, there's a certain civility, a certain courtesy, a certain basic kindness, a certain basic treatment that apply across the board, that basically tap into those universal principles we have spoken about before. And the last half of habit 5 is just the concept of then to be understood, then judge, then act, then go into problem solving. Now, test this, my friends. Test the power of this. Next time you get into a difficult situation, just say to yourself, the end in mind I have is not my way. Instead, it's a better way that has not yet been discovered. I'm going to just empathize. I would like to have this opportunity. Whether that really logically comes out of it, I don't know. I remember one situation. I had taught habits 4, 5, and 6. And then I said, tonight, practice it in some situation. And tomorrow morning, report back on your experience. The person came in. I cannot believe what happened last night. It was a real estate situation. He said, I've been working on this commercial real estate situation for 8 months. All my eggs were in one basket. I had no income. I was very dependent upon this situation. I was so vulnerable, so desperate. And I'd been doing everything I could to finesse, to make it look like it would be win-win, but one way or another, I was going to win that deal. Last night, we went to a hotel room with the party that we're trying to deal with, and he had his attorney there, his accountant, and there was another real estate person brought in. And he said, my heart sunk. And he could see the handwriting on the wall. It wasn't going to go in his direction. And then he said, I'm going to lose this. Why not try what a teacher taught me today? He said, if I'm going to lose it anyway, why not try it? And he said to the person, he had to really kind of breathe deep and be prepared. I may lose it, but I'm going to try it. Let me see if I understand what it is you really want and what your most fundamental concerns and needs are, I hear you saying, correct me if I'm wrong. He started to put it forth. The other person said yes, and he just stayed with listening from within the frame of reference of the other. He started to listen fully. He learned some things he had not learned before. He didn't rush in. He had enough discipline and patience to not rush in with his good solutions and based on his past mentored formula of success. He listened. He was open. It started coming forth more and more. He started to learn. He persisted for no more than about 15, 20 minutes. The man said, "Would you excuse me for a moment?" He went to the other side of the room, picked up the phone, called his wife, turned back and said, "You've got the deal." This guy was aghast. He said, "I had no idea what happened." I tried to explain. Far more important than the technical elements of the deal was the quality of the relationship. That's the power of it.